Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Wednesday, June 25th, 2014. I am astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Friday is my webinar going deep into July, exiting the portal. If you've been watching me, I've been talking about this big portal we've been in for months now. It is finally coming to a close. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, if you want to join me and register for this live event on Friday. And July 1st is the last day to register for my Sedona trip. Check out my website, leokingevents.com, to register and join me in Sedona in July. And we are going to talk about the darkened phase of the moon today. Well, you know, especially in Gemini, bump it up, right? We got this moon in Gemini. Things are crazy. Things are different. Things are changing up. We got a lot of Gemini energy. Also, we got Venus here, right? So when it comes to relationships, when it comes to projects, things are all over the place. You know, curiosities are flying. Conversations are being had. Flirts are happening. Everything's like beep, 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 beep. I do like to act it all out. And we've got Mercury retrograde on Gemini, so that makes it already kind of like a weird clown, kind of, you know, it's just like, where is everything going? And is this a fun house, or is it a, you know, it's like, where's the traction? You know, when you come into a fun house, it can kind of be fun, but then there's fun parts where it's like, what's that in that corner, you know? Or there's a lot of questions on the table. And there's not much stability in the universe right now, I'll be honest. The sun's in Cancer, right? It wants to feel secure, it wants to feel in homey, but all the energies and all this changeable energy, we just got energy all over the place. And we got a darkened phase of the moon happening while Mars is opposing Uranus. So today, there's an APV on, you know what? Chill out. I mean that. Might not be easy to, as Mars is opposing Uranus, the will, the strength is coming into the freedom, the electricity. It's like there's an urge to go for it, especially Uranus and Aries, right? It's like Aries is the sign of ego. It's the sign of taking action. It's the sign of moving forward. And we got Mars opposing this, and Mars is the sign of action and strength. And in Libra, it's wanting to weigh things out, but then Uranus and Aries is trying to say, hey, let's just go. And it's just kind of like, oh my God, let's go. Or no, let's not go. Or, you know, it's like all this energy is just on a darkened phase of the moon. Relax and purge and let things go. Enjoy life today. Have fun with the creativity, the craziness that it might be. But definitely, we're getting ready for a new moon here in the next 36 hours to even maybe 24 hours. I mean, tomorrow night is the new moon in Cancer. So there is this energy of shifting coming. And this is right before the big shift of the new moon. We're also finishing a new moon cycle from last month with this new moon in Gemini that was squaring Neptune. So this has been a month of just in the water and confusing and energy just all over the place. And it's not easy to deal with this. I'm going to be honest. It could be difficult. It could be draining as well. And it's almost like, you know, enjoy things today, but there's not a sense to jump into things. You don't have to jump all the way in. You know, and there's a will to want to jump in. Unless it's going with the flow and things work out right, do it. But if you're feeling like you're having to push that extra mile, make those extra phone calls, make those extra texts, adjust multiple things, I wouldn't do it. You'll notice that you'll just kind of turn into a whole like, oh, this was not the right thing to do. If you've been watching me for years, I always say the dark phase of the moon is always going to highlight somebody's unconscious or conscious behaviors extremely, especially about their emotions, especially in Gemini where it could be all over the place. Relax, or maybe there's things that you say that you didn't mean to say because your emotions are wanting to let it all out. On top of that, we have a big yod forming today. We've got the moon in Gemini making a sextile Uranus and Aries, all while it's pointing up to Saturn and Scorpio. The big underlying message, maybe you won't hear it on any other horoscopes today, is this yod pointing towards Saturn and Scorpio. There's a truth that you are going to have to see in your life that we're making adjustments for in our ego. And guess what? No matter how cool something can seem, no matter how curious it might be, no matter how stimulated, no matter how many questions that you have around something, at the end of the day, there's going to be the Saturn and Scorpio. There's going to be this little ghost that pops out and goes, boo, remember me? Boo, it's the truth. Boo, this isn't you. Boo, this isn't you. Boo, this isn't you. Or something like that. Saturn and Scorpio is always going to unveil the truth right now in hard ways. especially with what your ego wants. Our ego is adjusting its identification a lot. And then we're running into things and going, is this me? And then you show up and you're like curious about it, and that's like, bah, no, that's not me. And then you just show up to this thing again, is this me? Bah, no, that's not me. It's doing that to find out where you are. It's kind of like, what was that game? Operation, like where your operation, and if you touch the light, it's like, like, it's very sensitive times right now and careful, and it's confusing, and it's doing operations with your eyes closed while like drinking a beer, like I'm gonna hit it, and it's not easy to find the right thing right now. So chill on it. Be curious, but don't jump all in and try and fix the heart today. Like, let's wait for the next couple days here for the new moon to happen, which, by the way, I'm doing Spiritual House Sessions again, my DJ live show where I pull cards. That show, remember, I used to do every week. I'm moving it to a monthly show on the new moons now. That's happening tomorrow. But, and I'll be promoting for it too. But anyway, so, let's get to there. Today, enjoy the crazy fun house and have fun with it. And if it shows up at the fun house in your face, if the call comes in and all fixed and it flows well, then go with it. But there's a lot of change in the universe happening right now. There's things all over the place. Oh my gosh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh. And we have got the 9 of Wands upright today. It's good, I think, to hold on to things today and see where it all goes. I don't think that this is a day where we just like run into things. I think it's good to kind of like hold on to really figuring out if this is what we want to maybe invest our energy in with our heart and our happiness. There's kind of an energy to just kind of sit back and be curious more. Mars opposing Uranus might test your willpower. You might test your ego energies. You might want to just jump into something. Chill on it. Put a little chill pill on. And relax. Not easy to relax on a day like this because everything's all over the place. We're ice skating. Remember that. The energy is not very grounded right now. It's all it's flying. But there's still a sense in our soul that we can ground by seeing that there's this truth underneath, and if it meets that, and even though you're curious, maybe you want to go jump the fence and go, well, I want to go taste it anyways. Even though they tell me it tastes like butterscotch and I know I like chocolate, let me go taste it. It looks chocolatey enough to me. Maybe you're somebody that needs to go down that road and get that lesson. I'm just letting you know today that at the end of the day, you'll probably get back to that little ghost behind you that says, boo. Check out my website, inclusiveiastrology.com, if you have any questions or if you want to have a one-on-one reading. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I will see you tomorrow.